Holy smokes! Jess is laughing. Look at the smoke! It is smoky! I got so many bugs on my windshield, I gotta turn the camera down lower just to avoid the biggest ones. So that's why you guys are seeing my hood, which is incredibly dirty as well. I'm just a dirty truck. I'm a dirty truck driver. It's like, won't go there. Resurfaced all of this. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice. Yeah, you can see a couple of fires burning up in through the smoke. You can see some heavier smoke areas. It's definitely messing with my throat and lungs. Well, we got lights in front of us. That might be construction lights. Just keep an eye on that. Yeah, so our repairs took under 2 hours, which meant I just went off duty and stayed off duty, and I didn't have any breaks during the day. That was my break, that's all. And actually made the repairs to the trailer didn't cost us any time, so I'm actually going to get unloaded earlier here than I thought I was. We're going to make it to OK Falls around 12, right around noon. So that's good. Making some good time. I just stopped by the West Bank office and grabbed registration and new sticker for the license plate because it expires today, the end of today. I pushed that as late as possible. Having said that, I would have kept driving without the insurance sticker. I would have asked dispatch to email me a copy of the registration, and if I had got pulled over, there would have been, I had to explain why I didn't get the paperwork, didn't have an opportunity to get by home office or whichever office my paperwork was in. I was in Salmo and they didn't have my paperwork there. I'm like, oh, and they must have sent that part here, closer to home. But whatever, it works out. I got it the last day of. Now, I could have maybe made arrangements to pick it up on Saturday, but that would have been going out of my way, half an hour out of my way, making sure that somebody was actually in the office on a Saturday. Oh, Friday. Friday evening. We went through your Friday evening, so yeah.
But we turned off before.
Yeah, it would have been a half an hour detour because we turned off on the connector. So if somebody had been in the office, maybe we could have picked it up on Friday. I didn't want to do the half-hour detour. I knew it was coming back this way, and I had a backup plan. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the repairs on the trailer, the truck and the trailer, the two leaks. The one leak, I asked them a couple of questions, and I repaired that myself. After asking questions, just to make sure I do it right, and I wanted to do it at a shop, just so that if I screw it up, I'm not stranded in the middle of nowhere. I'm learning stuff. And the other one, he crawled underneath the trailer and goes, yep, your, what's it called? Relay valve, there we go. Relay valve has got a crack in it. So he took it off, pulled it another part, went underneath, came back out and drove to Lordco and got another part and put it on, and all within 2 hours. So pretty good, pretty good. And my engine light came on just before we got there, so I got them to look at that. While they were repairing the other stuff, they were looking at my engine light. Just chasing gremlins, couldn't find the fault. The fault was with cylinder 6, but couldn't figure out what. They tested all the cylinders separately, and Everything seems perfectly fine, no issues at all. And then they cleared the fault hour south of Princeton, hour south of Prince George, and the light came back on. So I got a check engine light again. And then it got much worse after that. I got derated and had the triangle light saying service immediately light, and that lasted for about half an hour and then went away. And it has stayed away. So there's something wrong with the engine, or something wrong with the fuel, or something wrong with just the sensor. But it's going into the shop this weekend, so unless it gets worse, I'm just going to keep running it. I let dispatch know that I was having these problems, and he seemed concerned, but said as long as it doesn't get worse, let him know as soon as it gets worse. I'm like, that's very fair. I'm like, we're chasing gremlins right now, so
We don't have any warnings or...
there's no, everything is running well. We've got oils, temperatures, air pressures, everything is running perfectly fine. We've got full power. Nothing sounds off, nothing looks off, there's no leaks, there's nothing. When they connected the computer, they couldn't find anything, so I will keep going until I sense something. And whenever there's a light on, everything you high alert, and any little sound is like, okay, what is that? What is that? What is that? Something feels different. But I'm not feeling anything like that. Everything feels completely normal. And sometimes when you start looking for those, when you see a light come on, you start, every little sound that's been there for the rest, it's always been there, all of a sudden you hear all these little sounds, but this truck is running normal. And I'll keep running it until the weekend, see if they can diagnose it again. Maybe those new warnings gave them a different hint. It's a different shop, so I'll tell them what the other shop found.
Maybe doing the oil change will help.
And maybe changing all the oils and fluids. Maybe that's all it is. The oil needs to be changed. I always like slowing down for this corner because you never know if that light's going to be red, and if you come around hot, all of a sudden you'll be on the brakes hard. Paved all the way down here. This is nice. This is nice. Yeah, the drive down the side of the lake like this is normally so beautiful, and right now it's holy smoky. Somebody's got to call Smokey the Bear and let him know there's some issues here. Yeah, it's still beautiful, but
It's hurting tourism.
oh, it is hurting tourism, yeah. Excuse me, guys, I'm gonna sneeze. My apologies if I blew your ears out or sneezed on you and sprayed all over. Mr. RV, what are you doing?
I probably don't know. Silly
The horn did something funny there. There you go. He's pulling over now. You're welcome. The rest of you cars. I know we have to merge here, but it's illegal to be in that lane, and Manitobans don't know that. It's a British Columbia law. You're not allowed to be in that lane. And he's an Albertan, but he's still passing, so he's fine. I believe somewhere in the law book it actually says it's illegal to pass in the right lane and force someone to pass you on the right. And I'm fine with them being slower. They're enjoying the beautiful scenery and the smoke, but get over. It is beautiful here. If only the smoke was gone. It's so beautiful. You can't even see the mountains on the other side. It's so smoky. And it's messing with my lungs so bad. And Jess too. She's having issues breathing because it's just so thick.
It's getting worse when we get closer to that.
We're headed south to OK Falls. Who knows what we're getting. So my prediction is we're running empty to Klesnikov to load there tomorrow morning. That's my prediction. Tomorrow morning, you can find out if I was right or wrong. And if we're doing that, we'll swing by the grocery store. Because we were in Prince George, we're going to spend the night in the truck, but the batteries were dead. The deep cycle batteries are always dead by the end of the weekend. We have to always clear the fridge out over the weekend. So we couldn't buy anything cold. We bought a few things cold and bought a bag of ice too, but that worked. But not enough for the whole week, so we need a little more groceries to get us through the rest of the week. Well, we have enough food for the rest of the week, but the food that we want. Oh yeah, it's just smoky. It's just a white wall where there should be mountains on the other side. So it says 70 ahead and prepare to stop. Is it going to go to 50 ahead? So I'm still fighting to get uphill. Oh, this is just the firefighting. Okay, never mind. Okay, got it. That's them just doing the firefighting. It looks like they're cleaning up. Yeah, they're emptying their water. Yeah, they're satisfied that this fire won't spread this way, so they're going to clean up over here and head to the other sections. Huge fire on the other side of the lake, and another huge fire by Karamias, which is threatening Cathedral National Park. Is it a national park? Cathedral Park. Let's just say Cathedral Park because I don't know. Oh, what do we got going on here? Let's slow down. Oh yeah, they're getting rid of fallen trees. Shredding up fallen trees. Alright, we can hammer down now. If we had a bigger freezer in the back, I would be calling or carrying freezies, and each traffic controller would get a freezie.
But your idea was just to what? Get out the window.
Throw it out the window and slap a frozen freezie in their face. Maybe that wouldn't be an appreciated freezie. this Manitoba RV decides to do here. He pulled in behind me. That's nice. We're learning. We're learning. Very nice. Let all the rest of the traffic by. See, there we go. There we go. Where's the mountains on the other side of the lake? Just the white. White out. That is just crazy. I see helicopters flying on the other side. We should be seeing the lake and the mountains on the other side. We see nothing. I kind of see a little faint outline of the mountains on the other side. Really look for them. Well guys, thanks for watching. Forest fires suck. Yep, that's all I gotta say about forest fires. They suck. We really have 3 seasons in the Okanagan. Spring, smoke, and fall. Winter doesn't exist here. Not really. 2 or 3 weeks of it. Well, thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up. And remember to be happy. Smile. It's important to smile. So many people are so grumpy. Don't be that grumpy person. Bye.